smell?
Don't look in the dining room.
Oh shit, what's in the dining room?
Caterers.
Ooh, that's nasty.
You have no idea.
Oh my god. Are those your parents? Yeah.
Did you?
Not yet. Why are they moving?
Why do they look like that?
Good question.
Do they know where?
Of course we do.
Welcome home, daughter. They told us to expect you.
We made an extra setting for you in the dining room. For you and your friends.
You'll join us, won't you?
Fuck you.
Don't be rude, McKennedy.
Listen to your mother. You're already in big trouble.
I'm in trouble. Me. You tried to kill me.
Nonsense! We offered you a gift.
You should have accepted.
We accepted it. We invited it in, and all you had to do, you stupid little bitch, was let it inside you.
But you couldn't even do that. After all we have given you.
Shoot them, McKennedy.
Want me to do it?
No. No. I got it.
Listen, I'm just going to break the fourth wall or whatever here because you need to know exactly how this went down.
Because it's wild.
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't been there.
We are not murderers. Okay, well, technically, I guess.
It wasn't our fault. We didn't start this, they did.
Tell them what happened, Joy.
Right. So, McKennedy's father, who looked like he just walked out of the makeup trailer for his first possession movie, lunged at McKennedy. And he was fast. Crazy fast. He grabbed her shotgun and ripped it right out of her hands.
Before I can even get a shot off, that rat bastard.
Exactly.
And then McKennedy's mom, who looked like a damn crypt keeper. A crypt keeper, mind you, hit me so hard, I went flying back through the glass door, and that shit hurt.
Now, you're going into the dining room like a good girl, and you're going to let our friend take you.
It's only polite.
Get off me.
Get your fucking hands off her.
Grab my hair. And my dad was not that strong, okay? He was just this little lanky piece of shit who thought he was a feminist.
The way Josh Whedon thinks he's a feminist.
Exactly. But in that moment, he was so fucking strong.
And I still had the machete, so I took a swing at him, but he looked at me. He just looked at me, and I went flying backwards. I hit the side of the house hard. Too hard. I was seeing stars. I couldn't get my breath.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to take a swing at evil ass Karen because nobody does that shit to my sister. But then this bitch grabbed me by the throat like I was a fucking rag doll. I couldn't even breathe. Fuck you. Let me go.
Of course, dear. As soon as you do as you're told, like a good girl.
It's dinner time.
The dining room was a horror scene.
Worse.
They hired caterers just to sacrifice them to some demon. There were all these symbols on the walls.
Written in blood.
Exactly. And the poor caterers were in pieces. Literally pieces.
May they
Body
rest.
parts everywhere.
A fucking head in the punch bowl.
Exactly. It was gross.
See, baby, we saved you a seat. Sit.
He shoved me into a chair, and my mom did the same to Amara. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you doing this?
First of all, language. Because, sweetie, I don't have any real talent. I mean, does any Hollywood executive? No! How do you think we got this house? You think your mother's salary could support us? With all the shit she buys?
I have a whole other family your father didn't even know about until tonight.
It's true!
2 adopted kids that actually do what I tell them. Life is expensive.
I know. I buy all of these weird plugs that I shove up. But never mind. We wanted things,
Many
and
things.
I mean, I'm not gonna work for them, so it's ridiculous. So we made some deals.
But it's time for us to make our final payment, and me and your father will be set for life.
Exactly. Oh my God, we're gonna take a little trip to Bora Bora, maybe even the moon. Who knows? It's the world is our oyster, and baby girl, I hate to tell you, but you and your friends, you are that final payment.
And now that you've killed those other two assholes, God, and her ridiculous cardigan, I can't even. We can take their power too.
Exactly. So thanks for that. Appreciate you.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Oh my
What
God.
is wrong with y'all? Can you not?
Nothing is wrong with us, okay? We're smart. Demons get it done.
They
I mean,
get it done.
Oh my God, you pray to angels and you get all this talk about free will, blah, blah, blah. But you pray to demons.
And all you gotta do is kill people.
Exactly.
And honestly,
people.
honey, fuck people. Come on.
Yeah.
Fuck people.
Fuck people. God, I hate you.
I hate you too, baby.
I'm gonna slit your throat while you're asleep.
Not if I press my thumbs into your eyes until I reach your brain first.
All right, so while these two psychopaths were monologuing me and Joy snuck into the dining room,
And we had a secret weapon made for dealing with assholes like these. Here's what you don't know. When a demon bites you, it's not a one-way door. Not if you're a witch.
which we absolutely were.
So, after we banished the ones sent to McKennedy's house to kill us, when it bit me, I took a little bit of its power too. And I'd been saving that power for just this moment. Ready?
Do it.
I bind you, Karen and Richard. Be still!
Wait, you do? Whoa! What the fuck?
You stupid little bitch! You are not stronger than we are!
No,
Ow!
she's not, but she's not alone. I call upon the witches from the east, with the power of the ancestors behind me, with my sisters beside me, with my power running through me. I banish you!
I call upon the witches from the south. With the power of my ancestors behind me, with my sisters beside me, with my power running through me, I banish you!
I call upon the witches from the north, with the power of my ancestors behind me, with my sisters beside me, with my power running through me. I banish you, and fuck you.
Stop it! Stop it! God, this hurts! This hurts! Ah,
Richard, make
you
them
got-
stop! Make them
Stop!
stop!
Stop! I'm trying! You were so crowded after this!
I call upon the witches from the west, with the power of my ancestors behind me, with my sisters beside me, with my power running through me. I banish you!
God, maybe we could just talk about this for a second.
So say we
So
all.
So
say
say
we
we
all.
all.
And to make sure these demonic motherfuckers went back to the dimension or whatever dimensions or whatever timelines they came from, I pulled the amulet out of my pocket and took great pleasure in slapping the absolute shit out of Karen and Richard.
You're the worst!
Don't fuck with witches.
Facts.
You can feel it when the demonic presence is gone. And Karen and Richard's faces went back to normal too.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's gone! It's gone! No, 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 no! What did you do? Ah, you stupid little bitch! What did you do?
Lost everything because of you, you stupid little shit!
I'll find another demon. I'll make another deal. I'm the master of deals. I am a Hollywood executive. I make all the deals. You can't stop me.
Oh, fuck.
Nice shot.
thank you.
Let's go.
Dumbasses.
I told you. I fucking told you.
Hey, Uncle Randy.
Sorry we ignored your call.
Amulet works though.
Works real good.
Always listen to your uncle, because when he tells you your parents are trying to kill you and sacrifice you to demons, he's right. Come on, let's get some ice cream.
I want candy corn.
That's nasty, and I actually would advise against it because I heard that if you eat some too much, it'll make you lose your voice. Swear to God.
It's a delicacy, supposedly.
I don't know who said that. Candy corn is not a delicacy. You need to stop it. I told you already, please.
These are facts. Gross.
No one wants that shit.
Nobody wants that shit.
Nasty
Please.
shit.
Ugh.
Nasty.
But they make gourmet candy corn.
Ew.
This is the ghost of your father, and you're all grounded. Candy corn's the best.
Go back to hell, please. Thank you.
Take that candy corn and shove it up your dead ass.
Look, I made a deal with Sharon, and until I get on the boat, I can just kind of hang out here.
Cheryl doing this almost sent me. Like I couldn't look. I'm trying so hard not to watch y'all be in character. Like, yeah, just like feeling his, like, it was so like, I couldn't
Feeling the spirit of McKennedy come on.
feeling
Yes, yes.
like I could not.
Sweet, sweet witchy spirit.
Big shout out to Gerald tonight for filling in for Lena, who lost her voice because I guess she didn't praise the candy corn. Shout out for Pixel doing a great job with our soundboard tonight. And here we are back again for another live performance of Always Listen to Your Weird Uncle with the whole crew. Gerald, how did it feel to jump into this ridiculous universe?
It was fun. I had a blast. Like I said, it was not on my bingo card for today, but thanks for asking.
Yes, thank you. Oh, it's fantastic. Adam, how did it feel to reprise your role as
So good to be back, and I really do love playing weird, demonically possessed people. It's super fun.
yeah, like who doesn't?
And I didn't even have to do like a creepy voice, just kind of a Glenn Howerton-ish.
You just gotta be yourself.
Yeah.
That is exactly it. That is exactly it. Tiani, glad you could join us tonight. We
Yes,
lost Tiani
happy
last
to
night,
be
but
here.
Tiani's here.
Yes.
I feel like I didn't put the Terrell falling down the stairs in, but I feel like I should have. I kind of do, just so we could hear Tiani, like, just where's my $20? Like, because we were all really sad last night. We didn't get to hear you drag Terrell.
I was sad I couldn't hear the long hallway fall of ridiculousness.
Wait, I'm gonna send it. I have it. I'm gonna send it to Pixel right now because I feel like every time we do this now, it just has to be played. Like that's just absolutely
Kel
right.
said he's still falling.
I know, right? still going down the damn stairs. It's freaking great.
Falling hard.
So good, so good. All right. So in the vein of this ridiculousness, what are some of y'all's like favorite horror comedies that you love, that you recommend if you're a fan of this particular hilarious genre? Anybody can go first.
I immediately put up Shaun of the Dead. It's one of my go-tos.
That's a good one.
I don't know. I feel like Scary Movie is always
Scary Movie.
a classic.
Yep.
Scary
Yeah.
Movie is great.
Hmm.
That's always the
Movie
one
is,
I
like,
go to.
Yeah.
Undefeated. What about you, Zoe?
Oh, well, my favorite is the Disney movie Saw.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that, yeah.
Mhm. I love that Disney is the Saw's on Disney now. I think that's great. I think that's just so that's fucking awesome.
So bizarre.
Has there been like a Saw musical, like an off-Broadway or a Fringe or something?
No,
I feel like there's got to have been.
You know
I'm
what?
surprised
The
there
internet's
hasn't
Reddit.
been.
Right, the internet's a weird place. I feel like if we Googled it, we might find one.
Like, do you want to play a game as like one of the big I Want songs?
Do you want to play a game? OG Evil Dead movies for Mike. Lena says Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
There's a recut, I think, on YouTube of Tucker and Dale that's from the perspective of the victims, and it kind of plays it like a traditional horror movie, and it's really fun.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
That's great. People should not sleep on Abigail. Abigail was fucking hilarious. Yeah, it came out recently. I don't remember the name of any of the actresses in it. One of the chicks who's not in Scream anymore because of drama, she's in it, and it's if you like Ready or Not and that type of it's over the top funny. It is over the top funny. The dialogue is chef's kiss. It is a vampire. Like, you know what's gonna happen in this movie, and it's just great. Me and Pixel were dying watching that. It's good.
Oh, Melissa Barrera.
Thank you. Melissa Barrera's in it, and she's incredible. She's incredible. There's going to be a sequel to Ready or Not, which I can't wait for.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Is it just called Here I Come?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, and so Lena gave us the whole crew actually gave us some incredible ideas for a sequel to Weird Uncle, a sequel to Weird Uncle, that I now have to write. So thanks for that, everybody. So, yeah, if you
Yeah, Mike. I thought there was guaranteed sequels. Like in
Yeah.
our contracts, you know, I'm booked in for 5 of these.
You know what? You're right.
5, huh? Okay.
Obviously.
He's right. He's
Clearly.
Right about that.
Yeah, Richard comes back as like an Obi-Wan. It's really cool.
Like no head, just the bloody stump because McKennedy blew his freaking head off. I love that.
I have not survived Tales of the Forgotten production so far.
You know what?
Sean Bean?
Oh my God, you haven't.
And I want to be the Sean Bean of this cinematic universe.
Oh man.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Adam, I don't think I've survived either. Wait, Sparks is still alive. I've won.
Sparks
I've
is
got
still
one.
alive.
No, you're in Fairy Tale. You're still alive. Fairy Tale. We're both still alive. In
Oh
Fairy Tale.
yeah.
That's right. Fairy Tale. We're still alive. That's one. We gotta do more.
You're alive and please, Evie.
Oh, that's right.
All right,
You're
so
right.
this is in your contract. So we're gonna write a sequel, and you have to die in the sequel
Mhm.
if you're already alive.
I think that all sounds about right.
Yeah, Calinan comes back and just gets run over by a bus.
It's the SUV. It's this
son wasn't
Colin
He,
actually.
he comes into like the real world and he's walking around. What are these contrivances? Oh no! And then he dies.
Just blame Thalion.
Right.
This is
Then it's
fake.
not like wholesome anymore, and I've ruined my whole.
Thalion, you took us through the portal.
Oh, Dad.
There are some terrible, or mean throwbacks to Fairy Tale next week or Tuesday that I can't wait for everybody to hear. That's gonna be incredible. Lena, what do you think? Did Gerald do a good job playing McKennedy? did he really embody that McKennedy energy? People in chat, would you ever name your child McKennedy? When you were going through names, y'all, Tiani, Gerald, y'all got kids. When you going through names, did you ever think that, was that ever on the list? Did somebody suggest it to you?
Not even a thought. Never crossed my mind.
Mac Kennedy.
Because it sounds like a Cat's character, McCavity.
Right.
There you go. Yeah.
What did you get any ridiculous names for your kids? Did somebody just come up to you and ever just be like, you should have named your daughters XYD, or when you were pregnant or Kels was pregnant, did anybody ever in the family you should name him this? And it's just
Oh
Les.
no, it was me throwing out all the crazy names. and
Oh,
Kels
it was
was
you.
shooting me
Oh,
down.
okay. All right. What were your crazy names?
I had comic book characters, and I'm just like, come on, let me name. To this day, I'm like, if we ever have a boy, his name is going to be Kal-El. That's just it. That's what it's going to be.
Of course.
Love it.
So funny story. That's how Kara got her name from Supergirl. So I'm like, oh, it's a girl. Well, let's change it to Kara.
Does she know she's named after
Yeah.
a suit? She know. Okay. That's fantastic.
Yeah. I remember we were for like 3 months. We were trying to find a onesie with the Superman logo on it for her, and we couldn't
Aw.
find one. You think it would be,
Yeah.
but nope. So we had her. There's a picture around. We have her with her Superman, Supergirl onesie on and like a red tutu.
That's adorable. Oh my god. What are you gonna do if she like grows up and she hates Supergirl? She's just be like, I hate this fucking character, that dumbass character.
Oh man.
What about you, Tiana? Did you name your kids after anything special, or did you play
Both
Scrabble?
of them are named after they're both named after gods, and I know that's like, oh well then. But yeah, so
that.
my son is Apollo, and then my daughter is named after the goddess Kali. So her name's Kalima. So yes,
Oh my
That's
god.
such a
she is
I
just
love
as
it.
ridiculous as you would expect someone named after that goddess to be. Like she's rough. But Apollo, yeah, I guess he does. He loves music. He's very like he is into the arts. He knows he's cute. This is the problem with him.
Oh,
When we were in the
man.
urgent care getting his little hand x-rayed yesterday, he's there charming the nurses. And I was like, no. Don't feed into this. This is why we're here, okay? Don't even no. Tell him
Mom's
no more of
snitching.
this.
Mom snitching hard. Yes.
Yes.
Love that. Love that.
My God.
I love that you. You know what? You messed up though. You named your daughter Kali. Like that's.
Oh,
you,
yes.
You had
Oh,
to
yes.
have known that you were just
Oh,
asking
yes.
for it.
My best friend loves to tell me, she's like, you did this. Why? Don't look over here. You did that. So,
So, what you named that puppy? That new puppy that you got?
Oh, her name is Winnie. She's named after my first D&D character.
Aww. So good. So good. Space Daddy, when are you gonna be a daddy in real life and name some kids after all the tail shows?
Man, I'm just too busy getting locked in this booth. I think we're, if it's in the cards, it's in the cards. We'll kind of see how things play out.
What about you, Tara? You gonna pop out some babies, name them after all our Tara's characters?
You know. I mean, if it happens,
Right.
it'll happen. But I don't know. Time's running out. We'll see. I'm like old and decrepit now, apparently. So.
Wow.
apparently so. But no, I've thought about kids' names for a really long time. Like naming a child is like a sacred thing for me.
Okay.
And I had a little notebook with all these different names and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Naya might be on there. I know Naomi was on there. I think Jamal and Razi was on there. There's like a million different names on there from like a
Nice.
long time ago.
That's it. Tara is already my mommy. The accurate, Kels. Accurate.
Yes.
There you go.
My child's name is Kelly.
Mhm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I love that you named one of your daughters Harley Quinn, Mike. That's awesome. I love
Nice.
when moms are down. That would have been a cute name as well, Kels. After the Disney princess? Is it after the Disney princess?
I disappointed her because growing up I have a trouble with pronouncing R's and there's too many R's in the name.
That's
So
right. Yeah. Notice how I didn't say the name because I'm like I can't. I would never have been able to. Yeah, I understand.
So I'm like, that's cute, but I'm a butcher it. Aurora. I hate when I have like auditions that have like
Oh my
R's strung together. And I'm
yes.
just like,
It's so hard.
oh,
Why is
the real
English so
weasel
difficult?
was raging.
It's so hard.
I had a script the other day with rural in it, like a bunch of times.
yeah.
And I was like,
Is it rural?
why are you doing this to me?
No, I can't.
like a bunch of times.
Oh,
So I'm
no.
gonna tell her myself. Like Kels knows this, and when she first met me, she had to correct me. She corrected me every time. Well, she didn't have to correct me. She took it upon herself to correct me. But like I would say instead of arm, I would say arm. And she's like, what's an arm? You know what I'm talking
You
about.
sound a little Irish there when you're saying it. Like you don't want to say the A.
Or what was an iron. I would say
From
iron.
Baltimore. You from Baltimore?
Arn.
That's what it is. No, if you listen,
I gotta iron my clothes.
it's earn. They'll say earn. You're like, what do you mean? The earn. Go get the herb.
That's like how they say Maryland. They say Merlin.
Merlin. Yeah, like one of my cousins, he spent a lot of time in the DMV area, and so he'd be like, "Hey, Tara," I'm like, "What's up, cuz? How you doing? How you doing?" Yeah.
Kels, stop. Toilet. It's toilet. Okay, it's toilet. I'm going to the toilet.
Oh, she's calling you out. She's calling you out. She's going to start listing all the words. Like we're playing, I don't even know.
It's a speech impediment. Stop.
Well, Lena, no. Now you have to tell us how you say iron. Now you have to. When you get your voice back, you have to put it in Discord. You have to send us a voice message.
She's never
She say
getting her voice
Iron?
back now.
Iron?
Iron.
Iron without
Like
any
Ironic?
context, like a month later.
Aaron?
Words are hard, man.
Yup.
They are very difficult.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, this was an absolute blast, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out to do. All right, what's been your favorite of the live performances that we've done so far? And then I'm going to also follow up. Which one of our shows should we do next?
Yesterday's live performance was hilarious. The hallway scene is always great.
That's so good, bro.
I have that loaded up.
Play it in. Play that sound effect again, babe. Do it. Play that shit.
Let me just pump this audio up
Yeah,
so
make
we
that
can
shit loud as
really
hell.
hear this.
Just bask in it. Let it rain over you.
Oh, here we go.
Hell no. He's the only one dying tired tonight. Why you running, Uncle?
Just perfect.
Literally.
So good.
I need to send Delvin a text and just congratulate him on his A+ efforts in that though, because he sells it so good.
I'm gonna do that so I can make that his text tone. I would never answer the call because I'm listening to it.
I kind of want to make it like a Twitch alert as well.
Right. That's it. We need to. Putting it in the soundboard for the Discord. So good. I don't
After
think
Dark
we can
Live.
do a
Oh
Tales
my.
After Dark live, Lena. I don't think.
Oh
We can,
I don't think YouTube will let us. What's that?
Yeah, you'll get
Zoe?
demonetized for that.
That's how you get banned.
I mean, we could do like episode 2 of Please, because that's the only
could
innocent
do-
one. We could do that
some
one.
scenes. We can do, we can do that little fan fiction thing that I did, Crystal.
Yeah,
That little
absolutely.
blurb thing.
Yeah, we could do that.
And
That's
that's
really
it.
sad and
That-
heartbreaking. We'll do.
Yeah.
we can do that. I know, right? All right. So Gerald liked yesterday's live performance because that was fucking hilarious. That was great. Gerald, which of our shows do you think we should do next for live performance? Shows, scenes, any of them.
Just painting you into a corner. What are you gonna do, director? Just write
We
the.
can do it live and just see how long the video stays up.
Yeah.
Exclusive OnlyFans stream.
No, you do it. You do it as a radio edit, and then you just figure out whenever like those scenes are happening. It just pans to a window. Radio speaking.
We could replace like the whole naughty scenes with just jazz music.
But like
Like the Rick
jazz
Roll,
music that lets you know exactly what's happening.
Now all that terrible fucking music I had to listen to try to find good sexy music, we'll just play that. Yeah, with the saxophone.
Replace
Tara,
any
I feel like
vocals
you
with
need to
ducks
help these
quacking.
music composers out. What's that, Zoe?
Yeah, ducks
Replace
quack.
any of the vocals with ducks quacking.
Or that goat screaming. Like, dude, it's so hard to find sexy music. Like you don't, and I don't know like what happened that all music composers think that for sexy music to happen, there's got to be an '80s saxophone. Like, and it has to be like '80s, like every
It's because
single
of what
one.
they listen to.
You gotta get
That's
that,
what they
that
listen
saxophone
to.
solo.
They're just recreating what they heard.
I feel like if you look at the saxophone and its its oeuvre, it is the sexiest of the brass section. So I mean, just it fits.
It's too much.
That's true.
Like all other, you can't with a trumpet. You're just not getting that same kind of movement. But with a sax, you're cradling it. You're pushing it up against your body. I mean,
Unless you mute the trumpet,
Finger in it?
then you get
Sorry.
some really
oh, if you get a little,
That one dude from the Lost Boys, right, Kels? I hope everybody knows that Lost Boys.
there we
trumpet
go.
man.
Everybody's getting it now. Look, just cover your saxophone player in a lot of
You know what?
glisten.
80s women lost their mind over this, guys, and nobody forgot. So now all the music after that was trying to be
It was
cool
so
like him.
random. It was so random.
So random in that
Lena
movie.
said sexy oboe.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Wasn't
He
that-
was
wasn't that
oiled
Yanni?
out, too. That
Yanni,
scene
or he was a
lasted for
flautist?
so long, too, in the Lost Boys. We're like, no. There were so many close-ups of him playing that fucking saxophone.
It was a C story. Like everyone needed to know his arc.
Right, in all of this, yeah. I'm gonna do a live stream one day of us just going through all the terrible music that we had to try to find sexy music. It's hard. It's so hard. It's so hard to find music. It's not just terrible.
And for more intimate moments, you can use a harmonica.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
If you
Gerald
got examples of sexy harmonica, post in chat.
Gerald wants
You know,
to
put
do,
your money where your mouth is here.
live performances of
What's that thing?
Please.
What's that instrument like? Dang, what's that?
Oh, a mouth harp.
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing. I mean, like even the visual of it is very alluring, but. It's one of those things like you stop at a random shack on the side of the highway when you're driving between two places, and that's where you find a mouth harp and
Yep.
no other place. It's one of those rabbits that's got the antlers glued onto it, and then rock candy.
Yes.
Lots of rock candy.
I never thought in the world that I would read sexy and kazoo in the same sentence, but I just have. So a sexy kazoo. There we go. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna leave that to the musicians out there. Hook us up with a sexy kazoo. We'll put it in one of our Tales After Dark shows. You heard it here first. We'll do it. Send us sexy kazoos,
Some
goddammit.
cowbell.
I got
Cowbell in there.
Yeah, cowbell gets it.
Poor cowbell.
Maybe a sousaphone. A hurdy-gurdy. Was it hurdy-gurdy?
Hurdy-gurdy, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, those are amazing instruments, actually. They're
Oh,
like
snap.
fantastic. There's a group called Lyre. It's spelled Lyrre, and one of the musicians plays a hurdy-gurdy, and it's like a rock metal band. It's amazing music. I love them.
Wow. Love that.
What's that giant? It's a stringed instrument. I believe it originated in China. That is like 300 strings. Then you lay it down with the strings facing up and play it.
Oh, I don't know the name, but I
Oh,
know which one
the
you're talking
thing from
about.
Kung Fu Hustle.
Yes,
It was like-
that thing.
Yeah.
That thing. They had a Disney over here in California. They had a like a China Cultural Month, and there were artists who were playing that instrument, and seeing it live, it looks impossible. I don't understand how anyone knows how to play it. I don't understand how any music comes out of it, and it was gorgeous.
That's impressive.
And I don't know what it's called, and I'm not gonna look it up. It's up to you, chat. Get after it.
There you go, chat. Educate us. There you go.
Instrument from Kung Fu.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll find it pretty quick.
It's true. Zoe, what's been your favorite live performance, and which show do you think we should do a live performance of next?
Well, you know I'm gonna say the one that I have obviously listened to, and it's Please.
Wow, there's a lot of requests for please. Crystal, what do you want to do?
Crystal, your hands are tied. 50 Shades of Grey style here.
Literally tied. Now, you stop that. That's terrible. Okay, my hands are tied the way they tied up fucking
Look.
Tasha in Please. Okay, we're gonna say it. We're gonna do it right if we're gonna make.
You was talking about that mess about the vampire. We gotta.
Oh, is that what it is?
We gotta come out with the thunder. Show people. Show the world what they.
Look,
Now I'm gonna have to put on the membership, right? I'm gonna put like the vampire sex scene in a file, and then the please sex scene in a file, and I'm just gonna put up a poll and let people vote on which one they thought is
Back in the booth.
sexier.
Wait, we gotta go back in the booth. You gotta use the other 70% of the sounds I sent you before you do that.
I think there needs to be some context. Some people never mind. Never mind.
Please look. Yep.
The next
Oh
live
my.
should be the crossover. Please
Other
look.
people,
my
other
goodness.
people
oh
listening.
no.
Oh wait. What context do you think we need to give here, Tara? Do you think what do we need to tell
Well,
them?
No, just like what? So
This is amazing. This is amazing.
okay, I'm gonna be an adult.
Okay.
Okay.
The adult face
So-
is ready. Okay. Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
so we have like you tell me how many roles had certain people had
Mhm.
prior to your creation of Please.
Oh, not a lot. No.
Think about that.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And so that's it.
Right. No. Okay. So
Think
hang on.
about it. That's it.
Listen.
Think about
Listen. This is not like you are all incredible voice actors. So this isn't like a
So-
voice actor role. It's not like that. It's just like I don't know, like levels of spice, I guess.
That's what I mean.
yeah.
There could be more spice.
Oh,
People are settled in things.
So you
So-
you think that we should redo those? You want another shot at
We
it?
need
is
a
what
That's
reboot?
what
We got-
Gerald said.
Yeah, we need.
Oh,
need
the challenge, the
we
challenge.
need the
Oh, you gotta
sexy
write a
cut.
sequel.
Hold on.
the-
Hold on. Zoe's like, gotta write a sequel.
I know.
Like, that's her main game right now. She wants a
You
sequel.
gotta.
She wants a trilogy. She said, where is the Please universe?
The people demand it. The
You know,
people in the
there are.
Discord
Tasha
demand
has to say so many fucking words. And please,
There are
if
so
Tasha
many
would, there's so
words.
many words. If Tasha would like to say all those words again, if all the Please voice actors would like, Bun's always down. I'd be like, Bun, you want to be the virgin again? Because that's a great story. The best part about like getting in, the most hilarious part too about getting in Bun's lines for Marie is because she was too hot. I was like, you're a virgin. I need you to you shouldn't sound like this. This is too
It was
much
the
dommy
accent,
mommy
man.
energy. I know. No, it
It's
was
the
great.
accent.
No, she sent me so many takes where Marie is just like, yeah, I'm like, hold up. It's her first time.
Marie
It's
is-
her first time.
It's her first time.
Like she's into it, but I need like that's round 2, baby. We are round 1.
Man, poor Seth.
What do you mean poor Seth? Seth had the best time of his fucking life.
I know, but I just mean, you know that one line.
There's a lot. No, I don't know which line we're
No,
talking about.
you know the one towards the end.
Yeah.
Gerald knows the one.
If you don't
If
know
you
what
haven't
we're
listened to
talking about,
Please and
please
you
go
don't
and
know
listen
what
to
we're
Tales
talking
After
about, just
Dark,
go listen
please.
to
You
it.
know, we're gonna.
Just go listen to it.
I promise I'm
Sponsored by
writing
Gator.
more. I'm gonna write one for
No.
Adam. I'm gonna write one for Gerald. It's
No.
gonna be great.
It's just
Kels, it's not that she wasn't having fun. She was like super gung ho, and Marie's whole character is like and not that just because she's a virgin, like she can't be all in. It's just that
She's
her
the innocent one.
her
Yeah, she's
personality,
the
like
innocent
Marie's
one.
whole personality
Right.
is like very quiet, very subdued, shy.
Yes.
So that's what it was. So it wasn't
just-
like she can't
Marie,
have
she's
fun.
like, so this what we doing?
Look, Marie watched for a minute. She got her little voyeur on, and then she got pulled in. And once she got pulled in, she had a great time. So we're not. No, it's fine.
Marie
we
had
just
the
had to
best
create.
time.
Marie did have the best time. We just had, Marie just needed that safe
We just
space with all her
Hand-
partners.
Handle with care.
Exactly. Exactly.
She got handled.
The innocent innocent ones are always closet freaks. Yes, Marie is at now. Yes, Marie is absolutely. But whatever. Listen, it was too long as it is. I couldn't just keep writing. It's a 30-minute fucking episode, and it's nothing but sex.
She could have kept writing.
It's literally
She had to stop
30-minute
herself.
sex scene.
She had to stop
The
herself.
sex scene at Basic Instinct isn't as long as Please. I want y'all to just consider that for a second.
That's why people love it. That's why people love it.
It's what the people want,
I
Crystal.
know.
Come on.
Which
they
is
want
good,
more.
clearly, because it's got
It
18,000
wasn't
fucking downloads.
long enough. That's why we need a director's cut.
We need a director's cut.
Release the director's cut. Release the crystal cut.
Can you see like which episode has the most downloads
Can I see?
specifically? Yeah, can you divvy it up that
Yeah,
way?
actually, I can. Hang on.
'Cause that
I can
would be
tell you
very
exactly what
interesting.
episode.
How many re-listens to the fourth episode?
Right.
I don't. You know what? I don't know if it counts re-listens. That would be hilarious.
Oh my
if
gosh!
could
You know
tell.
on YouTube how they show you like which part of the video
Yep.
is the most replayed?
Yes.
Timestamp between one minute and 3
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't put Please on YouTube. but thanks to TikTok, I have found that there are a bunch of really spicy apps that are out now that I'm absolutely going to put Please on.
He said it's four people. It's only 15 minutes. Everyone should be so mad about it.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You
Look,
know, all
There was a
time.
lot happening.
that was an
in
ultimate
that
test
time.
for stamina.
There was a lot happening. There were a
Well,
lot of
you know what?
words
I
said.
will tell you this. Okay, so episode 1 does have the most downloads, which makes sense. But
Makes sense.
hilariously, episode 3 has more downloads than episode 2 by like 1,000. By like literally by like it is, yeah. I don't know if that counts re-listen, but by a dramatic amount. It's like people read.
Well, that's because they listened to the third episode and had their cigarette. They was done.
There are hilariously. Episode 3 has more downloads than episode 2. So,
But
you know what?
I don't know. I think I almost spoiled it. Never mind. I think there should be a Rodney side story.
Powerade.
Oh, Rodney, listen. You put Tara and Adam in a session together, and that was incredible. That was incredible. On the membership, there is an unfiltered cut of Rodney and Tasha just going, and it was great.
It just kept going. And going.
Adam has an incredible ability to ad lib, and Tara just played off of him, and it was
Just
great.
said random stuff, and so I just said, okay.
It's all about that
Yes,
yes and.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Just don't stop agreeing and the chaos continues.
If it's 4 people and it's only 15 minutes, everyone should be so mad about it. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I want our first
Hannah-
sponsor to be Powerade.
Yeah, you need to replenish those electrolytes.
Yep.
Very important.
There's a lot of stuff happening.
Hydrate. Gotta hydrate.
Right. Okay. So everybody wants us to do Please live. Let's just keep going.
one said-
Tiani, what's been your favorite live performance so far, and what would you like to hear?
My favorite live performance was the one from yesterday. I was listening to you guys from yesterday, so clearly I was like, I should have been there. And then, what should we do? I think we should do a live of Don't Look,
Yeah.
specifically with some of the monster scenes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, we got to see like Jake's always like, no, I got to do it like in my booth because it takes me a while to get into my monster voice. So we got to see if you be down to do some Don't Look live. Yeah, you will get to hear Tiani in episode 3 of Don't Look on Tuesday. Yeah, Tiani's joining the Don't Look family. Is great. It's great. We wrapped on that. So exciting. Okay, Adam, what about you? What do you think?
I mean, my favorite one was obviously Legacy
course.
because
Yeah.
got my monologue in.
Yeah, that was so good.
But I know I gotta go with the people, and you gotta put Please up here.
We'll figure it out. It's fine.
Look, if you're gonna go out,
Right.
go out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Tara, what do you think?
Oh man, There are so many great shows. I think, of course, Legacy. Of course, Don't Look. I don't know. I'd say all of them. Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
I was going to joke earlier and say, oh, we should do the singing live, and no, we should not. No.
I mean, if you wanted to sponsor a pirate musical on here.
Right. Absolutely do that.
But yeah, I think like I love listening to Don't Look. Like it's so fun, and I was so excited to just read off of people in the show because I was like, I want to be in the show. Can I read some lines, please? But no, it's just so good, and I just love. Poor Katie just goes through it all the time.
Yes.
Like the minute she's like, my friend David, I'm like, damn. And then how many other people do we have? Is there a list? Do we have a list
Of how many
for
people
all
who have
the
died so
people?
far?
Yes.
The tally so far.
I think it was 7 people. I think either 7 or 9 people died in Paradise Row in episode 2, and then add in so those let's say 7, and then so 10 people have died so far because David, Shelley, and Diana.
Yeah.
So that we know of.
That we know of.
Yeah.
Because it
They
was
were in a hospital
right.
killing people.
What they are now in a hospital. Yeah, that's episode 3. They're in a hospital now.
Oh.
Yeah, some stuff's happened. No, you're fine. You're good. They're in a hospital now, which is you know how that's gonna go. And the Terenzio's fixer in episode 2 also alluded to how these things were incidents happening like all around the country. So it is more than possible that these things have been that their body counts might be higher than the races. Like we don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
Because at the campsite, well, they said they saw them first, and then all the help came.
Yeah.
All the animal, the animal rescue? All those people came, but we don't know if they went to anybody else after those
Right.
people, at any of the other
Right.
campsites.
Yeah.
So
I'm
is
about to
it
say, I'm
as-
shocked it's only 7 to 10 people, especially after episode 2. I was like, hold on.
I know.
How many?
Listen.
What is going on?
That scene looks so great in my brain too, because it's almost like when poor Alice comes always out waking up at the hospital in Resident Evil. She walks outside and the whole world is like destroyed. So just Katie and Noah get out of this car and you realize that help arrived and then fucking died. Like there's an ambulance, there's a couple of police cars. Somebody at some point was like, it's an animal and called animal, and all those people died.
Because like there's typically 2 people in each car, so it's probably about 6 people just by itself that tried to come help. So like 2 cops, 2 paramedics, 2 animal controls.
Right. Right.
And probably whatever animals were already in the back of the truck, animal control truck.
Can you imagine those poor animals just back there like, oh man, fucking narcs picked me up and now I'm about to die.
So, Tiani and Adam, you two weren't here yesterday. What would you do? Like, how would you react if there was some monsters? Or was that wasn't yesterday?
That was our last. No,
the
that
other
was, but it's
show.
close enough.
Yeah.
Like yesterday. Yeah. How would you
Pretty much.
react?
How would you react?
Yeah. Are you pulling Noah out of that car? Or are you
think you
standing
gonna
a
save
couple
your
feet
friend?
back, going, Noah, I need you to wake the fuck up so you can get out this car? Like how are you?
Like, I feel like, all right, first of all, it depends. How good of a friend are you? Number one, like,
Right.
how many years have we put in? Like,
Right.
if I'm putting my life on the line, we better have like a decade behind us. Okay, girl, now I'm pulling you out the car. Fine. If they're awake, look.
Come on.
Exactly. Get up. Let's go.
That's a good one. What about you, Adam?
So there was a time when I thought of myself, for those of you who don't know me, I served in the military. I thought of myself as pretty well trained for like crazy situations. I thought when crazy monsters or any weird stuff happens, the training will kick in and I'll be ready to go. So a couple weeks back, it's my friend's birthday and she wants to go to a wolf sanctuary, with wolves. And I'm like, that sounds awesome. I want to be a part of that. And so me and my buddies, we join her and we go to this wolf sanctuary and we're sitting there with a wolf, just a wolf right here in my face. And the handler's like, you can pet him, it's okay, but don't pet him like a dog. You got to get your hands in there and really like show him you mean it. And I'm like, I don't know if you know this, that's a wolf. I don't know if that's really what I want to do. And at a certain point, so those of you who've seen a couple of my videos, I used to have a big bushy beard. Well, the wolf started like chewing on my beard, and the handler's like, oh, you're getting groomed. That's such a big honor. And I'm like, cool, it hurts. And the wolf was apparently deciding, beard's too long, bro, and started pulling chunks out of my face. And so I stand up and I'm like, hey, buddy. And that was not the training kicking in. That was just pure animalistic fear of, it's eating my face. I should get away from this. And I know that I wouldn't be able to help my friend because a second later it started chewing on my friend, the birthday girl's hair and pulling her down. And my response was, ah! So all that to say, probably would let the monster take it.
Oh man.
No camping trip ever with that.
Listen, wild animals hit different, y'all. I don't know, like Pixel and whoever else, like Tiani, y'all just be telling off alligators and dinosaurs and shit, but like the rest of us are like
I have been woken up in the middle of the night by a loud bang, and I'll jump up out of bed. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go wander off in the dark. It'll probably be fine. But a wild animal, broad daylight in my face. Nah, we're not gonna deal with that. The wolves kept looking in your eyes, and I'm always trained on like most wild animals don't look in their eyes. And the handler's like, no, they want to look at you, and I'm like, I know, but I don't want to return that. I don't want it to steal my soul, so like, can we not do? Can you put like sunglasses on it? Like, come on.
In my defense, I feel like, and Pixel knows, in Florida, I mean, the alligators are there. Like, they tell us about them in school, how to run away from an alligator. You know, basically.
No.
As soon as you're out the
Alligator
womb.
training.
Like elementary school, right off the bat, look, this is what you do.
Oh my God,
Like
Florida's
so.
the Australia of the state.
Literally.
It's not even in Florida. If you're born in the South and there's a pool of water, there is a dinosaur somewhere in it.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Say, okay, class, Tuesday we have the tornado drill, and Wednesday we have the alligator drill. Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna do it. We were literally just walking. So there is this beautiful park that we go to, and we walk Dio at, and it has a fucking lake. And I have asked like because I see people out there fishing and like fucking like kayaking and shit. And I look at baby, I'm like, is there a fucking in that fucking lake? And she's like, probably, but you probably not. And then I'm looking at these dumbass people in this lake just doing this, and I'm like, fuck. But like we've never had a problem, right? We've never had a problem. So
Alligator might be a water bucket.
Right. Well, and there's like a little dock that you can go to that Pixel loves walking down there. So it's me and Pixel, it's Bander, we got Dio, right? So we're walking down there, and then all of a sudden we hear this noise in the bushes, right? And because I am not educated on fucking nature, I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm just like, what the fuck is that? And Bander and Pixel are like, we gotta go. And I'm like, I'm going. Like, I'm matched the energy, but I'm like, why are we going? Like, what the fuck is that? No, but what the fuck is that? No, but what the fuck is that?
I'm forever proud of Dio too, because like he actually stopped walking, like whole ass halt, and looked exactly where it was. I'm like, I got you, boy. We're going.
That was real close to us. Let me tell you, bro, if a fucking alligator had to come out of those bushes, I don't know what I would have done. I'm probably not getting married anymore because I've embarrassed myself. I'm literally like, that's it. She don't love me no more.
Yep.
She's like, damn, I got that person. That's who I'm marrying. She like, hey, she at the car. I'm still here, and she at the car. Because I don't know how I'm like, I hate the way they move. I hate the way they look. If something like that comes out of a bush, I'm not getting married anymore. Because I'm just like, babe, come on. Because I'm out.
I mean, so long as you're not like throwing her to the gator and being like, take her, I have more to live for, then you're fine.
No, see, your dog's better than mine. My husky Maya, rest her soul. We were around the time I probably had her for like a year, and we were out. I took her outside at night to use the bathroom in the backyard, and we're walking back, right? And you hear the rustle in the grass, and I'm like, what the fuck? And before I could even react, Maya breaks leash, jumps does a 180 spin and leaves me. She's on the porch waiting for the door to be open. I'm like, what the hell is that? And it's like a freaking snake just slithering around. I'm like, you just left me to die.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all don't pay me enough for this. I'm out. Deal with your own snakes.
Yes.
Oy.
The best thing I saw on TikTok, y'all. This is for, I won't call out parents, but this is some funny shit. This is some funny shit. So there's this dad. It's like, so we see it from like the ring cam on the door, right? So the dad's got a little like toddler, I guess. He's learning how to walk, right? And he's standing at the bottom of the stairs, and he's encouraging the toddler to like come into his arms, right? So the toddler does, and he gets him, and then right as he stands back. It looks like a raccoon comes from underneath the stairs and attacks the guy on his leg. And so now this poor man is flailing, right, and screaming because he's panicked. But y'all, I swear to Jesus, he yeets this fucking kid. I'm not kidding. He's got his child in his arms, and he doesn't even set the child down. He throws the child, and he's running around the yard screaming the child's name like he didn't just fucking throw it. Like, it's the most realist thing. I know they're gonna drag that man, because how could you do that? Because that's your child. But he was so panicked. He just fucking threw his fucking kid. I'm gonna have to say on TikTok, it's terrible. He yeeted that kid so like there's a stroller right there.
Oh
He
my
doesn't set the kid in the stroller. He doesn't put the kid back. He is so fucking terrified that this random thing has just attacked
Like,
him.
nah,
He throws the fucking kid.
See what happened was I was trying to throw the baby to safety.
You know the mom's in the house like,
It has small legs. It can't move as quickly as I am.
Yeah.
Phoom, velocity.
Save yourself, child. Save yourself.
Letting Jesus take the wheel literally. Come on.
No, he felt bad too because he's literally running around this yard with this fat raccoon on his leg, and after he throws the kid, he's like, "Oh my God, die!" And he's still like just fucking in a state of complete panic. Like he can't believe he.
Meanwhile, the baby's like, the fuck?
I know. It's not even like he's using his arms to get the raccoon either. He's just flailing. He's just panicked.
I feel like you could take that video and then just smash cut to that kid 20 years later with a therapist
Right.
showing them that video going, so that's why I am the way I am, right?
Right. It was such a great trust exercise with dad getting you off the, and then was ruined literally 30 seconds later.
I have like one scary fucking animal story that actually did startle the fuck out of me, and I don't even think Crystal knows the story.
If Hannah or Hannah's parents want you to go for a walk, say no. Just say no.
This wasn't walking though. This was kayaking.
First strike right there. First
What are we
strike
doing?
Right there.
What are you doing?
Like, it's sort of like when somebody says, "Hey, you want to go tubing?" It's like, why? What are we aiming for here? Nostalgia of a childhood I didn't have? Come on.
You want me to put half my body in this banana? Is that what you're saying?
It's like, I've seen Jaws. I know what happens when you go in the water with rubber around you. You die.
Oh my God. All right, go ahead, baby. Yeah, tell the story. I can't wait to hear new ones.
But yeah, it was me. And my parents and my uncle, hilariously, and it was a beautiful day, a beautiful sunshiny Florida day. It was in May. It was quite nice. We were on this river. It was a very pretty river. It was very see-through underneath the water. So I'm minding my whole business. I'm kind of like behind everybody. I'm vibing and just taking it all in. And I happened to look down, and I could just see, I thought it was a log, because it was really well disguised, and I noticed it shake off the dirt underneath the water, like coming out of its little hiding place, and this very large fucking gator is just laying at the very bottom of the river looking up at me. Just staring right at me.
I'm feeling anxiety.
So it
That
sounds like the
was-
problem is it started with, so I was in Florida.
one scared the shit out of me because I didn't see him until he shook himself off.
And
So I'm like, I'm not paddling no more. I'm just letting the river take me.
Imagine there's no current, so you're just sitting there in your little fucking boat staring down at this fucking thing.
Yeah, just playing chicken with this thing, with this dinosaur.
The way my soul would have left my body, like I don't.
Like, Lord, not like this, please, not like this.
Like I'm in a very vulnerable situation. Do not come up to the surface, bro.
I seen that
Kayak,
video of
I
those
can't
people.
use my legs.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm like a little person, little black taco for this. I'm like the chocolate on a banana split.
I'm too delicious to die to do it.
No, I feel like I need to go through some kind of training because there was this video of these people in a fucking boat and this alligator comes up the side and tries to get in the fucking boat.
No.
And right, Tara. And so like people are like panicking, and the one guy, he like fucking, I don't know, alligator whisper. He just like fucking like does like they do to sharks, you know, when shark that just like redirects him. He just pushes the fucking alligator back into the water.
Show me that nonsense.
You see that nonsense? I am
I
dead.
should have grabbed this monster by the
I'm
face.
fucking dead because I have panicked and I'm now in the fucking water because I'm not
did
in
it
the
like it
boat
was a-
anymore because the alligator's in the fucking boat.
Like he was a mosquito. He was like, shush.
Right, he was just
Like,
like, oh, he was just
Yeah.
like, oh, no, baby.
That's like if I find a spider in my car. It's like, well, this is your car now.
Right,
How,
right,
enjoy.
right.
I don't know if you have a license, but good luck.
Could do
I
it.
will say that has to be like people from like the swampy, like Louisiana, those areas. Because
Right,
in
like-
Florida, I feel like
One
there's
of
not
them
a lot of us
gator
that are
boys.
going to be like, oh, no, get down. Like even us, we'll be like, we have problems now.
I remember just holding the handlebar of my paddles like it's a fucking teddy bear. Like, oh my god.
You're starting to brain like, how hard can I swing this if I
Right.
have to?
What's it gonna be? So, are you pulling your friend out of the car if there's a monster? No, have you ever had a situation like this? Tell us. So,
I have never had a situation like that, but I'm not pulling anybody out of any I'm sorry. First of all, I got weak little noodle arms. Second of all, I do not want to be eaten by a monster. I'm so sorry. Have a great life.
Sorry, Noah.
I think it all comes down to the type of monster. Everyone has that, you know, their ick that they don't want to get in the face of some creepy thing. So if it's like, you know, Ghost Girl from The Ring, I'll punch that in the face. That's okay. You're not gonna like, or a vampire. I could take a vampire. I mean, he'd be stronger and faster and would kill me. But I'd think, you know, I've got that general idea of like, oh, I could definitely, the training would kick in. But if it's like a monster, like just all fangled nonsense, yeah, Lovecraftian Cthulhu beast or a Shoggoth,
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna lose my mind and then get eaten.
I would fail my sanity check in a heartbeat.
right.
Yeah,
I would simply pass away.
I failed a wisdom check in real life. I was in the middle of the desert, middle of the night. I'm like, oh, I gotta walk away from the tent so I can, you know, relieve myself. And I hear a shh, and I've never felt like the caveman take over faster. My whole body like completely locked up. My brain went snake, and then I just turn my light down, and there's just a rattlesnake like a foot and a half away from me. And the rattlesnake is, of course, going, hey, man, back off. I got a mouse over there I'm going for, and you are not going to fuck it up for me. But I'm thinking, oh, God. And then it moved away before I did anything. And then I went, okay, when I tell other people this story, I'll have to pretend I was more manly. But
Training kicked in right there.
training kicked in, I stomped on it, and then I spat on it, and I lit a cigarette and threw it behind me, and it
You
exploded.
guys don't look at explosions.
I didn't even look at it. Boom, I felt the heat on the back of my neck.
What was my disclaimer about
That's what she said. That
getting
is
caught
what she
slipping?
said.
Getting caught slipping with,
That's what she
with your
said.
Yeah.
wang out. Is the
In case anybody missed that after show party, Gerald has an irrational fear of dying naked.
Yeah.
Well, because you feel worse than useless when you're completely, like, it's hard to run without pants on. Like, there's a lot of it's a logistical thing.
This is amazing.
Your thing dangling out there like
It's
a little snack.
all right. It's sort of like if you're running away from your recording booth and you forget that the headphones are plugged in and they yank on you. Like you don't want to have anything dangling that a creature
Yeah.
could be like handhold. Like
Yep.
that's not what you want.
Yep. Oh. Mm.
So I'm with you right there.
I love it. I love it. It's like a little T-Rex arm.
Look, okay. So last night, right? Me and Kels go to bed. We lay like the girls are like, Daddy, can we hang out downstairs when you and Mom go to sleep? I'm like, yeah, whatever, as long as I get to sleep. So we go upstairs and we're laying down and I roll over and I'm like, I love you. And like I grabbed her face. I'm trying to be all romantic, right? And then I hear in my left ear, like, I love you too. And I turn, I swear I almost punched my kid in the face. Kels had to grab my arm to stop me from punching my daughter in the face.
Why are kids so fucking creepy though?
Kids do that though. They are the creepiest
But,
ones.
but look, but if something scares me while I'm naked, I'm just doing this. Just covering everything.
Your daughter was just all in it like, oh, I love you too, Dad. Like,
Oh, you almost got a black eye. You got CSB called on me. Sir, why are you? How did your daughter get a black eye? It was a doorknob.
She whispered, I love you lovingly into my ear, unexpectedly.
you know what? Kid? Wait, have y'all's kids ever said some like creepy ass shit to you though? Like when they was little? Did y'all
That's
have y'all
every
ever? It's every day.
Yeah, they do that often.
Every day.
My daughter, one day, my daughter's like, what did I do? I beat her at Uno. Okay, I had to show her. I had to show her the rule. Like, look, I'm not gonna take it this way. I'm gonna beat you at Uno, right? And she's like, you beat me, Daddy. I had a strategy. And she pauses and she looks me dead in my eyes. She says, consequences.
Wow.
And I'm like, what? And she goes and gets her iPad, points it at me, takes a picture. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes off for like 5 minutes. And I'm terrified, y'all. I'm like, what is she gonna do? What is she doing? Like, and I said, Riley, what are you doing? She said, I told you. Consequences, Daddy. And I'm like, oh my God. And she turns around and she does her big dramatic reveal. She's like, this is the cost of your actions. And she turns it and she's like, it's you. I gave you girl hair and pigtails.
Oh, savage.
I'm like,
I thought she was like sending her a picture out.
yeah,
I know,
right?
I thought you were gonna be on the FBI most wanted list.
Like, girl, it's just Uno.
Banging at y'all's door.
It's just Uno.
I didn't mean it.
I've reported you to the authorities, Father.
like I never heard that girl voice get that deep. Consequences. What?
They will send you to Siberia.
So good.
The wolves will have you.
What
man.
about you, Tiana? What's the creepiest thing one of your children ever said to you?
I feel like it's not even what she said. Like I was asleep, and here it is, like 3 a.m. You know, you're sitting there sleeping, not expecting anyone to be right in your face when you open your eyes. I don't even know what I heard, but I opened my eyes and she's just there, like. And so I was like, what are you doing? And she goes, I don't know. And then out the door, and I was like,
Oh,
That's a horror movie right there. No, you gotta throw the whole kid away now. No,
I said, nope.
Gotta try again.
That's it. No, that's
Exactly.
Out the window.
Oh shoot.
My eldest niece, she was like a parrot, growing up. Anything you would say or her parents would say, she would find a way of saying it and making it her lexicon. So one day, my brother and I are out getting some stuff for Thanksgiving. We come home, and she's snacking on something, turns to my brother, looks him dead in the eye, and goes, Daddy, you're gonna die. and then holds out a thing she was eating, and my brother just goes, what the hell was that? And so apparently my sister-in-law loves to, when she's eating something and really likes it, she goes, "Oh my God, you got to try this. You're gonna die." But my niece interpreted that as, "Daddy, you're gonna die."
On that note, I do have to run.
We love you. So before you run away, tell everybody where they can find you. Please shout out anything you've got going on.
Oh goodness, you can find me at Zotato Potato on Twitter. It's got a link to my website in my bio. Listen to The Heart is a Dungeon podcast. It's a TTRPG Fae Circus thing podcast about love, loss, and change, and it's really great. Also play Dear Mom, my letter to you, ? It's a visual novel on Steam. It's great. Okay, goodbye.
Love you so much.
Hazel.
Yay. Also listen to her in Fairy Tale because she's amazing as Daniela. It's so great.
Yes.
So great. All right.
She said all the words.
She did say all the words. Okay, so
She said
y'all
all.
all have, nieces, nephews, children's. Okay, so here's I'm gonna just hit y'all with this. See how much you really love the people in your life. I think I've already asked Tara this, but we'll go again. Okay, so your little person comes up to you and says, "Hey, real serious, the witch in my closet told me that she was gonna murder me." How do you react? Because this is something that really happened to a poor parent, by the way. Sat down to breakfast, and the child was like, "Yeah, I can't sleep in my bedroom anymore because the witch in my closet told me she was gonna kill me." I'm throwing the kid away, but I don't want kids, so that's just me. I don't like. That's her house now. She and the witch got to work that out. I'ma leave.
I'm gonna enter the closet and throw hands.
Yeah. No. We're going in that closet
Yeah.
and we're squaring up.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, y'all.
Again, if it's not a life-size spider, like I'm ready to throw hands on it.
First of all,
It may
you're not-
win.
Because you're not sleeping in my bed tonight, so we're gonna get this settled. So, so let's see what Mitch talking about. Like, let's see what she's talking about.
See, like that, I feel like I could handle really well. It's when my niece took me aside and she's like, "I'm really worried about getting lonely when I'm older," and I'm like, "I don't have an answer for that." Good luck. If you find out something, let me know.
Me too, kid. Me too.
It's solidarity. Now y'all just sad. You're drinking. They got milk.
Oh shoot.
I worked too hard on that room. The witch gotta go or pay rent.
Right, exactly. Yes.
I love it.
Yup.
Y'all just square it up. That's amazing.
I would just be like, the witch could sleep on the couch.
Get a dog.
That's amazing. Y'all like, nope. Get out that fucking closet. You're not sleeping with me.
I will say I have a few stories about my youngest nephew.
Uh-huh.
When he was really, really little. So my two sisters, they live together, and sometimes my other sister, I have 3 sisters. So my one sister would have my other two like babysit him sometimes, and so my one sister stayed in a room in the basement, and swear to God, so he would be in the bedroom with her, and then he would like go peek out, like he was like peeking at somebody, like playing peekaboo or something, and then he'd come back like giggling, giggle, but there wouldn't be anybody else in the basement. There's nobody else in the basement. And
Having
he
too
would
much
do
fun.
that.
Too much fun.
He
with his
would do
friends.
that quite a few times, and then one day, it was time for him to go, so they, went upstairs. He was in the kitchen, and then he ran back to the top of the basement stairs and said, "Bye, I gotta go." Crystal, your face.
Who you saying bye to, little person? Let me go get my fucking incense and cleanse your ass real quick. What the fuck is all this?
But
Who you let this house?
Right.
Exactly.
but that was the only, I don't, as far as I know, he's not told us anything, but yeah, he used to do that. But there was other stuff that would happen at that house. Like I'd hear somebody knocking on the door, there's nobody at the door. I'd see stuff.
That's their house now.
But no, nothing bad ever happened though. Like there was never any like animosity. Nobody ever was
Right. Just weird shit.
like injured, or nobody felt threatened or anything. It was just kind of like, we're here. It's like, okay, just don't do anything else.
Right. Right.
Stay over there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if like one day they made like a VR headset that would let you see what your child sees, I feel like probably people would have less kids. I feel like that would like it would all of a sudden like
Probably.
can you imagine like you're like you know when they're playing with their like imaginary friend and then you put on your little headset to see like what their imaginary friend looks like and then you just like ah.
Let me tell you, when I was a kid, I seen some shit. Let me say, I seen shit that'll turn you white.
So good, so good, so good. All right, well, now you have heard about this crew list, and if you need us to help you get monsters, you know what type of monsters this crew will help you with, what type of wild animals this crew will help you or not help you with. We're just trying to keep it real, y'all. It's really important that you know, at least have some idea about how you might react, because it's getting wild, like Earth season. I don't even know what season we on, but it's getting wild on planet Earth, y'all.
Earth don't like us no more.
Earth do not like us.
Okay.
Don't like us no more. So you know, just be a little prepared. Like Adam says, the training doesn't always kick in, okay? And just because you're a parent, that don't mean shit sometimes. Depending upon what is attacking you, apparently.
Y'all better keep up.
I know, right? I bet you if you had to ask that dad if he would have ever thrown his child, he'd have been like, hell no, I will take my baby, I'll beat the
not.
shit out of a fucking raccoon. That's not what happened. We got it on camera. So
Everyone just needs to spend more time with animals.
apparently, well, poor Adam did, and it didn't work out for him either.
I would say if you're gonna spend time with animals, plan what you're gonna do in eventualities, so that if it happens, you've already got an idea in your head and you don't have to like improvise. Because wolves notoriously do not yes and.
I can see that. I can. Mike says like I got 6 bait people before me. He's like, what?
And always remember, you do not have to run faster than the bear, just faster than the slowest person.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's really.
Zombieland cardio. What's
Yep,
this?
cardio. I try to keep in shape exclusively so that I will not be the last person in line when something's chasing us.
It's really.
That's good motivation.
That's really.
Just know that in the Hill household, these are lines that came from my mouth. Grab them, Kels, grab the machete, put your shoes on, your tennis shoes, not your flip-flops.
Yes.
They ready. They're
So-
ready in that house.
Kids don't ask me no
Ooh.
questions.
Yeah,
Just-
we-
They're like, Daddy, where we going? Daddy, what's that? Girl!
When are we going to get our big zombie apocalypse story here on Tales?
Oh
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a great
that's definitely gonna happen. That's yeah. We're
Who's gonna play that character that hides they bite from everybody? That's the character that everybody hates.
I want Matt to play him now.
No, Matt's
Magic.
gonna play the
Come on, guys. Why are you all looking at me like that?
We are all about like like getting rid of stereo like bad tropes here. So that character dies in episode 1. We're not keeping that character for 13 fucking
Or
episodes.
that guy gets bit and he immediately comes forward. Guys, I got bit. What do we want to do about this situation? Bam.
Right.
It's like, we don't even know that it's spread by bites yet, dude. Why did you shoot him? Just being safe.
Just in case.
It's like, you want to wait around?
My zombie survival guide said.
It's like, I think it's also being spread by descent to the man with the gun. How about that?
Gosh. I think we can prep with Among Us because we have to lie a lot.
That's really true. That's really true. Pixel's in charge of scheduling more game nights, so that's.
I might say, you know what game we gotta play? The werewolf game. You gotta play that.
Oh
one.
my.
Oh, yeah.
Just Kelly's grandmother, the sweetest old lady, God-fearing woman, fooled us all, and she can never do this again.
Listen, no, you know what? That's real, Jared, because I felt that way because Pixel fucking lied to me in Among Us, and I didn't know she was lying. So after the game, I'm looking at her real hard, like, what else you lying about? Because now I feel like I don't know you no more. Because you told me that it was something, and I believed you. I thought you was telling the truth. I thought if you lied to me, I would know.
No,
was
no,
the
we all know
They
the most
smile in
underrated
your
liar
face.
in here is Tara. Because
Yeah.
Tara will make you feel so comfortable
What?
when you're running around.
No, I
like
don't.
you'll pass by her like 7
No.
times, and the
No.
8th time is when she stabs you.
No.
You can't go for the kill right away.
Are we hiding among us right now?
Getting that false sense of security. Then you shank them.
It's
thought we
always
were
like
friends.
it's always like the perfect elapse of time where, okay, I feel comfortable now. I can do wires right here. Nope, shank.
I thought we were friends, Hannah.
She said, "This
I
is
thought we-
slander. I will not stand for it."
That's it.
We are. When our souls meet again after being thrown out the airlock, we can be friends.
So there will be more Among Us nights. Now we got to play Werewolf. We'll play the Werewolf game. That's good. What is that? What is that draw game that we were playing?
the
Tara?
Scribblo.
Scribblo. We need to play
Yeah.
more of that. But I feel like Scribblo gets funnier if you have an adult beverage or some
That
other sort of
Mhm,
legal
mhm.
substance, because then it
Hilarious.
just gets more hilarious. Because listen, look, you can't play Gerald because you can draw. No, fuck that. But like, I'd like pick a word, and I've had a gummy, so I'm in a great place. So I'm like, I'd pick a word, right, and I'd be like, oh my god, it's a tie. How hard could it be to draw a fucking tie? I cannot draw for shit. I'm like, I don't know how to do anything. I had to try to draw a fucking like bunny. It looked like a fucking cat. I'm trying so hard to figure out how to give it like floppy ears. I don't know how to draw shit.
Yeah, y'all gotta give me a few
That
drinks
was an
before,
absolute
before
cat.
the game. So
Yeah,
She
he got to
did.
be
It
drunk from the
was-
start. Yeah, he got to be drunk. Y'all got to be, yeah, we got to have, that's got to be the adult beverage night.
Jeez. That was hilarious.
That
And
was.
then Matt, he kept saying that he was beating me. I was like,
Literally.
Why are you lying?
Yeah.
Again. Why do you keep lying?
so good.
It
So
was
good.
hilarious.
So yeah, so we got a lot of fun things planned, y'all. So I am so excited that y'all. Thank you everybody on the. We'll let the voice actor do their shout out in seconds, but thank you everybody for coming out tonight. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys are amazing. Shout out to everybody who's lurking. We love you. Thank you so much. Do not forget to like, share, leave us reviews, please, 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 on your favorite Tale shows. Talk about it. Tell everybody about what Tale shows are your favorite. Don't Look is finishing up this month. Episode 3 drops on Tuesday. Episode 4 drops right after that. We are finishing it up. Me, Hannah, working. We working right now on all of that. So live listen sessions coming up for that. And the after parties, of course, with this incredible crew. Adam's not in this one, so he can live. And then, no, it's okay. And then right after that, we're doing Vampire Beginnings, and then we can have the sex scene wars. It's our original take on vampires. So Vampire Beginnings is the prequel story to our original vampire tale that I will write when I fucking have time. And then after that is we're diving right into the sci-fi conspiracy thriller, which is huge, and I don't want to think about it because it'll stress me out. So that's what we got coming up. If you applied to be on our roster, we will be reaching out to people who applied to be on our roster end of this month. We had an incredible response to that. So thank you everyone who wants to work with us. You guys are awesome. We've learned a ton about what we want for our little kind of crew here at Tales. Because as you can see, we like a family up in this bitch. So we're being real picky about who we let in. But I'll have a lot of thoughts on that. I wrote down notes about how we can improve our roster in the future and what we were looking for to help other creators out as well who are thinking about doing a roster, which I highly recommend because it's great. It was great to see this response. So many people reached out to us that I thought would not give us the time of day. I'm like, you read that, right? You read that? You read that, right? Y'all out here pimping us out. I love it. So that's it. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up. Tales is back, baby. Tales is back. I hope to have some more exciting news to announce next week, but I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm going to wait, but there's a lot of shit cooking behind the scenes. So let's shout out all these amazing voice actors. Miss Tiani, tell everybody where they can find you, what you got going on.
Yeah, you can find me at voicebytiani.com or on Twitter at TianiMa. You can also find me in July at Run for Mummies. You can play with me as one of the characters, and you can find me as the librarian. And then you can catch me as Bonnie in The Ebony Witch, which will be coming out. I'm not exactly sure when, but go ahead and follow that creator as well. Yeah, that's about it.
Yes. Adam, what you got going on?
You can follow me at Officer Mancorn, that's Mankorn, on all the socials. And you can hear some of my random nonsense with The Great Age of Sail, the original queer pirate musical coming to Los Angeles 2024.
I'm so excited for your pirate musical. It's so exciting. So exciting. Tara, what you got going on?
You can find me at Terra, that's TERRA _NAUT at Twitter.
That fucking dumpster
and-
fire place we all keep staying at.
Twitter. I'm still there. You can find me in the Discord. I do not currently have any new shows coming out, but you can find me in Fairy Tale. You can find me in that one show they were trying to talk about, and they want apparently a live version of it. You can also find me in Legacy. All of these are Tales things. I'm also in Justice League Mortal. I play Talia al Ghul, and I also play a coach in Titans Rise, also by the Mortalverse, and like little things here and there. I forgot stuff, but yeah, that's what I got.
That's all good. It's all good. Pistol, tell everybody what you got going on.
You can also find me in the dumpster fire that is Twitter as Luckiest Pixel. I've got a bunch of stuff being worked on for the Etsy store, Cypher Emporium, and Go Imagine, and I'm also got lots of things to do for sketchy sound design for Tales.
He made this. He says next time I got a dragon, get you one. Be jelly you don't have any of these.
Gerald, tell everybody what you got going on, but you got to keep it to under like 30 seconds, okay? Because I know you're doing a lot. Like you got.
I'm over here thinking like, what do I talk about? Okay. And you can find me at my website, www.artofg.com. That's G with 2 E's, G-E. And on Twitter at 0 with an X _GE. And projects I have coming out is I am also in the Mortalverse as Martian Manhunter. Be on the lookout for something new coming from that. You can catch me in the video game coming out, Nighthawks. It's a vampire menagerie of fun. And then you can also catch me in the spooky Scooby-Doo-like Down Bayou video game, Foolish Mortals, coming soon. And last but not least, Zodiac Leo XXL just announced that Summer Games Fest, where I get to play a crack shot pilot. So in the sci-fi world, yep, be on the lookout for those.
That's all. Gerald's busy. Yeah, everybody's so busy. I love it. I love it. All right, Tuesday, be here. Don't Look, episode 3. It's finally happening. Katie and Noah have gone back to LV 426.
Yeah, see if I survive.
Yeah, and see who. I mean, I feel like I gotta make one of those things that Matt did to see like who lives. So we gotta figure out who's next. Tiani joins the crew. I joined the crew, and we'll see who lives, who dies in episode 3 of Don't Look. Because I feel like it's a great place to be. Hospitals are safe. What bad thing could possibly happen to the crew in a hospital? I don't know. You're going to have to find out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Y'all have a great night. We are out of here. Bye.
Peace.